Here with Kelly Clarkson at the YouTube space in New York City, and we have been granted an interview, and I'm so happy because she's so warm and awesome and genuine. We got to see her last night at Fallon, and she rocked it out.
I had so much fun.
I
had so much fun.
There are so many questions that people want to ask, but I know that your time is fleeting and important, so we want to get you out of here quickly.
Okay. First of all, I love your lip color.
Thank you very much.
Let's leave with that. I'm obsessed with it.
You know, I just started wearing red because, you know.
Oh my God, it's great.
So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. We just love everything about you. You're doing fantastic.
I don't have great, fantastic lips like you right now, but that's okay.
Oh, but
I'm gonna work on it.
You have a voice. I've been blessed with a speaking voice.
Oh.
I have a radio speaking voice,
gross.
not a singing voice.
You have a very like soothing, like sexy tone.
My husband thinks it's very sexy.
Yes, girl. Yes.
So we have a couple questions for you, and a lot of them your fans asked already that I had prepared for you. But we want to know, what does your process look like when you are going from knowing that you want to start a new album to finishing it? What's the creative process look like?
Well, it's different now because I'm a mom, so you have to put that into play. We have 4 kids. So this album was different in that sense that I really wanted to focus. I love my family and they come first, so I didn't focus as much as being a writer on this album as I did a vocalist. Like, I really wanted to make a really great album that, like, just vocally was like a nice footprint to leave behind, you know, in the industry. If it were to be my last album or whatever, it's not. I'm just saying if it were. But wouldn't that be amazing? I'm retiring. I'm not.
And you heard it on House Food? No, don't. No.
I'm not. It would be amazing timing. This would be like, so bye. No, but it was really, I just wanted to focus on my family while still being able to work, because it's hard being a working mom. And so, you know, I had to choose, and I chose the more singer path this route. I only wrote 4 of the songs on the album, and I don't know, I fell in love with Atlantic Records. It's my first time making a record with them, and they let me be me. They let me sing, you know, the songs that were the style of all the singers that influenced me singing, you know, growing up singing and made me want to be a singer. So it was a really, I don't know, I think you get to a certain age and you're just like, I don't want to work with people I don't like anymore.
Absolutely. I think I was there at about 5th grade, though.
Yeah.
It was like,
well, I was too, just contractually obligated.
I don't like you anymore.
Yeah,
I don't like you.
You're not good for me. You might be cancerous for my environment. It's like, yeah. So it's, I don't know, you get to a certain age and you just want to enjoy work. You want to enjoy, to where it doesn't feel like work.
Absolutely. That's I think that's an obligation where what you do, you should love.
Yes.
And you should not be stuck somewhere.
And you only get one life, right?
Where you come home and yell at your children and your husband. Like, that
that's,
sucks.
Yeah.
And shout out to be a mama for, I'm a mama for.
Woo! It's, we're blended as well, which is awesome, because I come from a background where there were a couple divorces, so I was in and out, so I get what they go through, our 10 and 16-year-old, but at the same time, it's just, you know, to make sure, even if they're blended or not, just to make sure every kid is equally loved, and, you know, time for all of them equally.
Absolutely.
It's a daily thing where you try and, like, you're adamant about, and you have to stand yourself about.
Now, how do you refill yourself after you pour so much into your family and your craft? How do you refill yourself?
We are very adamant about bedtime. Like, you might not have to go to sleep, but you can't stay here.
I totally get that.
You got to go to your room, because we're going to ours. So
absolutely. My
husband and I are very adamant about that. And by 9 p.m. every night, we're in our room, and it's our time to chill and unwind, and really, I have the whole oxygen mask mentality. Like, we have to take care of each other before we take care of the children, because if you don't, and you don't, like, cater to each other's needs as far as communication or intimacy, all these things that involve, I believe, a healthy relationship, then their kids are going to sense that, and the trickle-down system isn't going to fare so well. So, so we really do focus on just us, whether it's a glass of wine or, like, you know, talking about, because we work together too, as my manager, talking about fun things for work, or we have a farm, and so we talk about new projects on our farm.
Oh, you farm too? You really need to come and visit me in Chicago.
Oh my gosh, I love Chicago. I have chickens.
I have chickens and
we have chickens and honeybees and an orchard, and we're growing. We're gonna
and a dog.
Yeah,
like,
we have a dog, Cairo.
We have Dennis.
Dennis, I love Dennis, that dog.
We have Dennis, the dog. Now, we're going to shut it down so you can get to where you need to go.
Okay.
What would you have known, what you have liked to know before you became a mother? Because you had the artist already down pat. What advice would you have liked to know before you became a mom?
I mean, I don't know if maybe I'm alone on an island, but I still feel like, I mean, you know, we're all moms, so some of it is innate, you know, and like taking care of your kids. Some of it is a natural, you know, inclination. But at the same time, I still am like, I don't know how to make sure, you know, because my whole thing with them is to be kind and loving and respectful. I'm like, you do whatever you want in life, but you're going to be kind and you're going to be loving to people and you're going to respect people. That is very hard, especially with a 3-year-old.
Absolutely.
Girl. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm like, my nanny and I literally were like, I actually don't know what to do at this point. Like, because she's
it's not the terrible twos. It's the torrential three.
Three-nager. Yes. And here's the thing. It's that fine line that's what I mean. I really don't have an answer for that because it's really just constantly, like, ever changing and me figuring out as I go. And every kid is different. All 4 are different.
Absolutely.
And our 3-year-old is just, like, she's so bold, which you don't want to mess with because I want her to be a bold woman when she's older. But, you know, there's a fine line with, you know, being independent and being just a little crap. You're like, that's, nobody likes a mean girl. Like, you know, she's 3, but it's just, I don't know. I constantly feel like I'm always at the end of the day going, am I failing? I feel like I'm trying.
I'm so happy to hear you say that because I think that's what a lot of moms and dads, let's give dads the credit too. Yeah, they do that. So we have 17.
I feel like a failure.
We have 17. We have a senior. Yeah. A 9-year-old and then 7-year-old twins. So
twins.
The failure mentality I think is just innate for parenting or anybody in a leadership role anyway. But obviously you're rocking it out because I'm trying.
I think that's,
your kids aren't in the news. You're not in the news.
I know. Not yet. I'm telling you what, my 3-year-old I'm nervous. The foreshadowing is quite scary.
She's gonna rule the world.
She is, and you don't want to. That's the fine line, you know, that we're teetering. Is like you know, it's like a seesaw. You want her to be bold and independent and sassy, you know, because it's fun and it makes her a fun individual and a great human. But at the same time, you gotta, you know, be humble, like Kendrick Lamar said. Gotta sit down.
Gotta be. Also, and we're gonna close. Love So Soft makes me body roll. So
yes, the slow body roll. Hey.
I'm not gonna do it on YouTube because you're not gonna get me doing that. But
I
if
did.
You see
I'm
me in my
no
car,
shame.
I'm going to be body rolling to the breakdown of Love So Soft. Thank you so much for this interview. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And congratulations on a successful album.
It
is amazing.
I'm so
excited. You all go out and buy Meaning of Life today. Get it. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.